What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going up to the International Space Station. We're going to East Africa and a couple of different locations. You're going to see what looks like a large bird visible from the International Space Station flying across the skies of Ethiopia. Coming back here to the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance. You can see it's been very active in the last 48 hours. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, 3 active regions, maybe a 4th one over here. Sunspots facing the Earth, but they are turning away from the Earth right now as I do this video. Coming over here to poweroutage.us, you can see 2 states that are lit up bright yellow. Texas with 26,600 customers without electricity right now. Michigan, 35,159. Those are both a result of severe weather. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs and monitor the mighty supervolcano. Once again, Mammoth Lake showing signs of very unusual activity, heavy magma intrusion, and earthquake activity. Something else that occurred at Yellowstone, article dated May 31st of 2022 from localnews8.com. Bison gores woman in Yellowstone National Park a couple of days ago. To kind of sum this up quickly, a woman got too close to a bison. You're only supposed to get within 25 yards of these very large, powerful creatures. She got too close. It gored her with its horns, throwing her 10 feet into the air. Luckily, the woman was okay, but once again, if you're ever at Yellowstone, don't get near the bison. Coming back to the supervolcano caldera seismos, you can see the dark blue represents magma intrusion. A little bit of earthquake activity over here at Parker Peak and up and down the eastern side of the caldera, but again, nothing major at the supervolcano caldera. Coming over to the National Hurricane Center, you can see the red X indicates an 80% chance of cyclone formation in the southern Gulf of Mexico in the next 48 hours. If it does form and it fights off the wind shear that's currently in right now, it could potentially bring heavy rains to southern Florida, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to possibly 10 inches of rain in locations. But don't expect this to become a full-fledged hurricane anytime soon, because right now it's in the middle of some very heavy wind shear. I want to take you guys now up to the skies above planet Earth. We're going to start off here in Quebec, Canada. Video sent in by Melanie. I want to show you this one first because some of the things that we see from time to time in the field of view of the International Space Station live cam kind of favor this thing right here. Some sort of large white moving orbs, some moving slow and some moving fast, as you're going to see in this video. This video again was filmed in Quebec, Canada a few days ago. Video taken by Melanie around 9 o'clock at night. Bright object, not an airplane, not a helicopter, moving fairly quickly through the nighttime sky. Now we're going up to the International Space Station. First video sent in by Mary Hall. And you're going to see something similar visible from space, visible from the International Space Station live cam as it was above South America. Here goes. See the similarities to what Melanie saw up in Quebec? There goes. We see these quite often now in the ISS live cam field of view. And the position of the International Space Station was just off the coast of South America. Another observation by Mary, this time the space station was high above North America, actually above Minnesota. And you're going to see a bright object moving very, very slowly. Check this one out. Looks similar to what Melanie saw above Quebec. That's why I showed you guys that video. See that? See how similar it looks to what she saw from the ground? I think we might be seeing the same object from time to time from the International Space Station live cam. There it goes right there. This is one of the slowest moving unidentified objects I think I've seen from the ISS live cam, and Mary has sent in a lot of different video footage from the space station. And here's another view, and here it comes down here in the lower right hand corner of the field of view. This is the original speed. I didn't do anything but zoom in on the object, whatever it may be. Kind of reminded me of, once again, what was spotted above Quebec right here. See the similarities? There's here's the Quebec object, and here's the object from the International Space Station. This was noticed by Mary Hall, something above Minnesota a few days back, moving very slowly high above Minnesota, visible from the International Space Station, and must have been pretty good size because the space station's 250 miles above the Earth. So this is probably, I don't know, 100, 150 miles away from the space station. I would say this thing here is somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to maybe 50 or 60 feet wide. Again, just moving very slowly, almost appearing to be stationary above Minnesota, high above the northern tier of North America. Again, another excellent observation by Mary. Here I put it in fast forward, and it very much looks like the object that Melanie saw from Quebec. There it goes, something in the sky, in the early morning sky above Minnesota. And here's yet some more footage from the International Space Station. The first half of this video is an unidentifiable object, video sent in by Paul. Very similar to what Mary noticed, some sort of a white object. Here I zoom in on it. Just came out of nowhere, doesn't fit in with anything in the field of view. That's just some sort of a rogue, unidentifiable object that came into the field of view of the International Space Station. All I did was zoom in on it. Now, what you're going to see now is identifiable. You're going to notice some bright colors down here in the lower left-hand part of the field of view, and they appear to be moving to the north as the space station is moving north above this location. And I'm not sure of the location. You can tell it's above land, and there are some rivers down here. And that's what's going on in this particular video in the field of view. The sun angle was just right with regard to the International Space Station live cam, and that's sunlight reflecting off of a river. So not everything we see that's unusual is unidentifiable in the ISS live cam field of view. And this is one of those times where it actually was identifiable. I've seen this phenomena show up on weather satellites where bodies of water, small bodies of water like rivers and lakes, will put off a very bright glare, and apparently they're also visible like that from the International Space Station. I want to take you guys now over to the skies of Ethiopia. This video was sent in by Ali Khan, dated May 31st of 2022. Notice the object right here, a dark object, as the space station was going over Ethiopia. He filmed this off of the screen of his computer. That's why it looks so grainy and out of focus. But when it does come into focus, you're going to see here in a moment, this thing looks like it has moving parts, and it looks like it's a dark object. Very easily looks dark. But as we get closer and closer to this object, you can see it has what looks like wings flapping up and down. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. That's clearly something in the field of view of the ISS live cam. Here you can kind of see it pretty good. Looks like wings flapping up and down. This is the second time we've seen this type of very bizarre object from the International Space Station. Don't know what it is. Don't claim to know. It was shared with me. I'm simply sharing it with you. Here it's pretty clear, and you can see movement on this dark object. Usually the objects are bright white or round. This one has more of a long appearance. It doesn't appear to be round. It's definitely not white. Looks like a dark object, obviously cruising through the skies above eastern Africa. And at times, when the picture's clear, it looks like it has moving parts, like some sort of a wing assembly on both sides of the object moving up and down as this thing's cruising through the sky. Again, this is the second time we've seen something like this from the International Space Station. This video here, the object was spotted on the daylight side of the Earth. The first time we saw this, it was on the nighttime side of the Earth. Video sent in by Mary Hall from a few weeks ago. This video was taken by Ali Khan, who happened to notice this and filmed it on the fly. He actually filmed his computer screen before it went out of the field of view. So that was a very good catch by Ali, who noticed something dark in the sky above eastern Africa. Great job, guys. Keep the photos and videos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.